another amazing edition of Celebrity Myxer. I'm your host, Alexus Renée. Today's special guest is a beautiful British fashion model who signed with Elite Model Management, and she's also an entrepreneur. She recently graduated from NYU with a degree in sports management and opened her own PR agency, Social Celebration Group. She's modeled for the likes of Calvin Klein, Guess, Dior Beauty, and more. She's also been featured in Maxima and Harper's Bazaar. Now let's welcome the beautiful Louisa Warwick to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I know about all of the beautiful accolades that you have, but for my viewers who don't, could you take a moment to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
Hi, I'm Louisa Warwick, and I'm a fashion model living in New York City.
So you're not just all about beauty, you also have the brains to go with it, which I love, let me just say. So tell me a little bit about, you're welcome. Tell me what it's like juggling your business and modeling.
It's difficult. I mean, growing up, I've always been one of these people that is used to juggling many things. As a child, I was an athlete, so I was always juggling sports and school. And also when I was at NYU, I was signed to Wilhelmina, and now I'm with Elite Model Management, and I'm also with APM in New York. So I'm still working as a fashion model, but I also own my own company, Social Acceleration Group, which is a British-based marketing, advertising, and PR agency.
That's awesome. So what was your motivation behind starting that company?
Well, I just graduated NYU, so I needed a job to do after I graduated. And, you know, it was just coming from experience of being a fashion model myself, and I knew there was a gap in the market for representing clients, in particular fashion models, getting their name out there, growing their Instagram following, and just representing them.
Yeah. So what do you think was the most challenging part about your career thus far?
I think the biggest challenge I think for me was just getting my foot in the door. And that was with anything. In regards to modeling, in regards to getting into NYU, in regards to competing for Great Britain as a teenager in cross-country running. It was just working hard and proving myself and just getting my foot in the door.
Yeah, so you moved to America when you were 19. What was that experience like? Was it frightening?
It was interesting. I mean, I sort of left home at 16, actually. I went to a very strict boarding school in the UK. So I guess I was used to like not living at home. And then when I was 19, it didn't seem too frightening moving to the United States, but it was a challenge. I mean, moving abroad like by yourself, I didn't have any family here, I didn't have any friends here. It was challenging, but I got through it.
Okay, I'm glad to hear. Now, you also ran an NYC Marathon. What was that experience like?
I did. I've run it twice actually. I ran it in 2018 and 2019. It was great. I highly recommend it to anyone. The New York City Marathon, it's such an experience. It's an iconic event, and it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life.
That's awesome. So we talked a little bit about going to school in NYC. So what made you want to do sports management?
Well, growing up, I was very sporty. I was competing for my country in cross-country running, and I heard about this brand new program, sports management at NYU. It was 1 year old when I applied, and I thought that sounds like a great fit. I can do sports. I know a little bit about sports, and yeah, that was why I did sports management at NYU.
Awesome. So Social Acceleration Group. How can someone join your group?
Well, we have a website, socialaccelerationgroup.com. And we have a store, and we offer a variety of marketing, advertising, and PR services. We get people in the press, which has led to a lot of our clients getting verified on Instagram. We've gotten people published in the Daily Mail, the New York Times, Forbes, Business Insider, etc. We also do a lot of other things, like we sell billboards in Times Square. That's very popular. We do a lot of things. We get people verified comments on Instagram. We do media kits. We do influencer events. We do all sorts.
Oh man, I might have to join that too. Get some of that. So how important do you think it is for social media these days for people that's like, you know, in the business?
I think it's very important. I mean, you know, I've always found social media a very fascinating industry because, you know, a decade ago it didn't really exist, and now it's become such a huge industry in itself, a multi-billion-dollar industry. I think, well, being a fashion model, for example, I think it's very important. Clients look at your Instagram almost as if it's a portfolio, and they can see your personality on there. They can see what you're into. They can see what you really look like. They can see your following. For example, if a client books you for a modeling job and you have a large following on Instagram, it's almost free marketing for them if you're posting them. Yeah. So yeah, I would say it's very important in this day and age, social media.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Now, I know you've modeled for some of the high-end, prestigious companies. So which one is your favorite? Or you can't say.
I shot Maxim last week, and I have to say, I think that was my favorite shoot to date. I love Maxim. I think it's an iconic American magazine. So when the opportunity came about to be featured in it, I jumped at the chance and shot for them, and I'm very happy.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that. Doing a lot of big things. It's awesome. Yeah, so, okay, I know you model, you got your company, so what do you see next for you?
I think just continuing. I don't have any big plans to jump into anything too drastically different right now, but I think just continuing to learn and grow and keep working hard and just keep going.
Absolutely. So one last thing. For anyone that's trying to get into the modeling business, what advice would you give them?
For anyone looking to get into the modeling industry, I have a few tips and pointers. First of all, I would say sign with a reputable agency. There are a lot of scams out there. Second of all, I would say really promote your USP. And when I say USP, I mean your unique selling point. What makes you different? What makes you stand out? Third thing, I would say get a good portfolio. You know, do a lot of test shoots, work with a lot of different photographers, just so you can prove yourself. And so when you do go and meet with agencies, you're prepared to jump right into the modeling industry.
Awesome advice. Well, again, let me say congratulations. Thank you so much for taking a moment to speak to me today. And thank you so much for the connections you've helped me make already. And I look forward to the more in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my interview with the beautiful British fashion model, Louisa Warwick. Now, make sure you guys are following her media handles down below to see what she has coming up next. Now, to stay up to date with more interviews like this one, of course, you can always go to celebritymyxer.com. That's Myxer with the Y. I would love if you would like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's your girl, Alexus Renée, and you've just been mixed in.